Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Lebonem. I'm a former au pair, now international student studying in the US in her final year, okay? I'm officially a senior in my undergrad. I'm studying psychology with a concentration in neuroscience, and I'm in my senior year, okay? I'm graduating in May, so finally. But obviously that's not the end of the road for me for school, which we're gonna talk about a little bit in this video and also catch up because a lot has happened. So anyways, yeah, so school started last week. Today is Saturday, August 31st, so school started on the 26th of August, and I have classes every single day, Monday to Friday. I'm taking 6 classes. I'm taking swimming, which I'm pretty stoked about. That's gonna be a fun class already. So I'm taking swimming, and then I'm taking logic to help me with the LSAT, because I've been studying the LSAT and I feel like I lack some logical reasoning. And I am taking moot court, which if you are pursuing law, you would know what moot court is. But for my girlies that do not know what moot court means, moot court is basically a class that, if I would put it in simple terms, you guys read a case and you pretend to be lawyers and you do case briefings, whatever. I mean, I don't know how else I would define it in simple terms, but if we're gonna look for the appropriate term, because I love to give correct information. So moot court is a course at UIW designed to provide a high impact applied learning experience for students that focuses on the basics of constructing and deliberate appellate arguments. This class, which students have found to be extremely valuable in developing the reading, writing, and speaking skills expected of law school students, focuses heavily on one stage of the legal process in the United States, appellate argument at the US Supreme Court. That's an overview of moot court, which we'll talk about in a little bit. So swimming, logic, moot court, and then I'm taking psychology in the technical world, or tech in the psychology world. And then I am taking animal and behavior cognition, which is also known as comparative psychology. This class is really exciting because we're gonna go to the zoo and observe an animal of our choice and collect data on that animal. And I'm excited for that class because it's also going to be fun being on the scientist, pretend scientist, whatever. And then my last class is, I'm taking world literature, an English class, which I'm not too excited about, but there's 6 books we need to read, Hamlet and all these things, which I'm not a big fan of English books, English literature. I don't enjoy it. And I do believe that my high school experience contributed to how I feel about it. But so those are the classes I'm taking. It feels like a lot. It is a lot. This week, I'm not sure how many naps I took, but it was required because on Monday, my first class is at 10 and my last class ends at 9:30 p.m. So anyways, so school started. I'm excited. It's my final year, as I said. So I'm just really pushing through to graduate. I'm so done studying psychology, it's which will tie into when we talk about law, because I did not really elaborate on the previous study vlog that I posted. But so school started. I'm excited. I've been working all summer, and I will be working this semester as well, 20 hours. So it's going to be really tough. And also I'm studying for the LSAT at the same time. I officially committed to taking the LSAT in October 2024, which is exactly, 33 days from now. Am I ready? Probably not. But again, it's like, you know, I have to do it. We'll see what happens. And yeah. Anyways, and then LSAT studying. Okay, before I even get into LSAT studying, why did I choose to study law, pursue law, whatever? I think I mentioned this in my Q&A video, but I'll touch on this one last time. Part of my experience being an au pair in the US definitely showed me to some things where I feel like I needed to know a little bit more about the law. I needed to know about my rights as an individual. Even though people think that if you're not an American citizen, you do not have rights. But essentially, I want to become a voice for people who think that they are voiceless, immigrants who come over here, people who, you know, do these programs and aren't necessarily protected by a certain people. So essentially, you know, we'll see. That's what essentially propelled me to pursue that. And I've been putting it in the back burner for a very, very long time. I think last year we even talked about, or I shared with you guys, that I was stuck in between choosing a minor, neuroscience or pre-law, and I decided to choose neuroscience because I was more intrigued by it. And trust me, don't get me wrong, I love neuroscience, but now that I'm immersed in it and I'm taking classes, I'm like, this is not me, okay? I do not envision myself being in a lab 24/7, no, collecting data, no. It's just not me. I'm glad though that I'm in the experience to experience that that's not for me. And we will just see about my second option, which is law. So again, college is about exploring your opportunities and what is out there and figuring out what's for you and what's not for you. So yes, which goes back to the LSAT. So in the United States, when you want to pursue a law degree, you have to first get a bachelor's degree and then go get your law degree. Law degree in the United States is a graduate degree, so it doesn't work the same as in South Africa or any other country, I think. Most countries, including South Africa, I believe that straight from high school you can go directly into the discipline you want to focus on. So you can graduate high school and go study to be a lawyer, or you can graduate high school and go straight into medicine. It doesn't work like that in the United States, which I believe it's gatekeeping of some sort, but we're not going to get into that. It's not the video for that. In order to go to law school, you have to take this test called the LSAT. It is a law school standardized law school admission test, law school admissions test. I think that's what it stands for, but anyways, it is a standardized test that you have to take to go to law school. So that's what I'm in the process of studying, and then depending on the school you get, you can apply to certain schools based on the reports or the data or that class incoming median score, whatever. So yes, so I've said so many times, but essentially that's what yeah, you know. And don't get me wrong, if I don't get the school that I want, I will probably take a gap year. I'll take a break and do my OPT and work and then reassess. I love hummus. I don't know about you guys, but I love hummus. It's like the most healthy snack. So anyways, but I was really studying, I was committed, I was studying really, I was consistent with my studying throughout the summer, or at least like starting July. And then beginning of August, I received very disturbing news that a very good friend of mine passed away. That was very shocking. It's still very shocking. That kind of set me back for studying because I was going through that process of you know, grieving, mourning her, and I feel better. I feel definitely better. Like, I picked up the camera. So if I picked up a camera, that means I feel good. But anyways, so I have about 33 days until I take the LSAT. I am going to go as hard as I can. Everything that's also going on, which is work and school. But, you know, we're just gonna see what happens. But anyway, so today I have been studying. I studied in the morning for like an hour and 30 minutes. And I am going to study for the remainder of the afternoon. So we're gonna do a little study vlog. Yeah, it was a little catch up, you know, in the beginning, but now it's gonna be study vlog. So we're gonna study. And oh, I want to show you guys my new computer. So I got a new computer, a monitor and everything. I'm loving it. I feel like it completes my office. I ordered a bookshelf to store like some of my books and stationery because I have so much. Let me show you. Okay, so yes, so that's where all my books and textbooks and notebooks and everything is on right now. As you can see, I have more stuff over there. But I'm gonna put like a little something there. It's gonna look really nice. It's gonna match the aesthetic. And I got a whiteboard to study the LSAT right there. And I finally put that up. That's what that looks like right now. And I still have my bike over there. But I love my computer. We're gonna get started. I'm having my little snack because don't study on an empty stomach. Not good. Not good for you. So I'm just gonna put you guys on the side and we're gonna study.
Un, deux, trois, quatre.